Where's my audience?
Gosh.
What?
Oh.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hunting of animals has become a very controversial topic in our modern world today. Hunting used to be a necessity, but it is no longer a necessity with the industrial level of farming that we have in our modern communities. Hunting, although does bring benefits to the communities, such as building revenue, building relationships, population control, and making the communities overall a safer place. The first point I will talk about is population control. The main reason, one of the main reasons we do population control hunting is to limit the amount of collisions on the road with deer. Deer don't have any natural predators really in Iowa or everywhere because of the decrease in wolf population. There are coyotes in Iowa, but it takes a lot of coyotes to take down one deer. Depredation tags are used to limit this, to limit population, to promote population control. And the population control also helps farmers with their crops and the deer eating of the crops. Hunting also generates revenue for the states. Hunting generates $47 million for the state of Iowa in state taxes and $52 million in federal taxes. Now I did some math, and the $47.8 million is 7% of all of the state revenue brought in taxes by Iowa. And hunting itself generates $227.9 million worth of salaries and jobs for the state of Iowa. Most of these salaries and jobs are like your Shields worker who was a gun salesman or sells bows, or maybe your old grandpa shop out in the middle of the country that sells you the broadheads you need for hunting. Now, where does all this money go is a big question. This money goes back into nature and all the animals. One specific place that I hunt on and that money goes back to is the Broken Kettle Grasslands Conservancy. This is a conservancy on the Les Hills, and it has bison actually within its enclosures, which can make for some pretty sketchy hunting stories. Hunting also supports the community. One program we have in Iowa is the HUSH program, and in 2018, 3,900 deer were donated to this program, and it created over 620,000 meals for Iowas in need. These were donated to, this meat was donated to local food banks, and this picture is actually a food bank receiving the venison from a freezer truck. Another way that hunting benefits communities is it builds relationships, not only within the family, but within the community. It builds relationships within the family because you're able to take your son or your cousin out to go hunting, and there's nothing like sitting with your son, father, or cousin out in nature. Just get to focus up, you get to listen to them. And then also with building community, you can go out hunting with your community and you get to know them better, and you get to build that friendship that will last a lifetime. Hunting isn't just the bloody killing of animals. It's much more than that. Hunting supports communities by building relationships, generating revenue, making the roads safer for commuters, and limiting damage to crops. So the next time you see a couple of hunters walking out to their secret spot, maybe you won't think of them as a bloody killer, but as supporters of their community. Thank you.